Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to Tigers Franchise. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you could, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment if you want. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And today, as promised, we'll be checking out some minor league baseball, starting with the Seawolves, who play who play Portland today. And we'll hop in here, and we'll see who we want to player lock. As we're looking for some future studs, maybe. Bryant Packard having a decent year down here. We don't really have a ton of studs. We'll go with Bryant Packard here in a AA game. Facing the Portland Sea Dogs. We're 35-31. We're 31-35. And here we go. AA baseball on the show. And Reese Olson on the or Greg Webster on the mound. Still 0-0 here. Runner on first. Greg Webster ready with the first pitch. Coming home. 1-0 here. And Packard fourth in EL All-Star Game voting, as you saw there. Webster comes home. Chopped down the first baseline. That'll be one out. That was a weird play. And there's two down now here. My hair's in my earphone. Here we go. And runners on first and third. One out here. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Strike one from Webster there. 0-1 here to Packard. Looking for a big drive here. Pitch on the way. And that is way out in front of that one. 0-2 here. Packard in a big RBI spot for the Erie Seawolves. And we're looking for him to drive in a run here. Pitch on the way. Driven left field. Packard with a base hit. And that'll be an RBI single. 4-0 Seawolves. Great swing from Packard there. And Dylan Paulson, and we're off first with Packard here. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Chopped on the first base line. Fielded. Throwing on to second. Back to first. And that'll end the second. But we get the RBI single there at Packard. And he's back in. We lead 5-0 now. Runner on third with one out here. Pitch on the way. Driven to center, and they just throw meatballs down here in the minors. 6-0. Hey, here we go. Packard with another single, and he's looking good here. The GM came to watch him play, and he's trying to put on a show for us here. Dylan Paulson in here in a full count. Pitch on the way. Ball for her, and we're going to second. A walk for Paulson. And Andre Lipschus? Licious? I'm going to say delicious. He's delicious. Here we go. Thad Ward home. Driven. Fielded at first. And that'll end the inning. But we get another RBI single there. And here we go. Out in the field. Gabe Moreno at the plate here. Pitch on the way. And that is popped to left. On the run is Packard, and he makes the grab for the first out here. Back in, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. And Thad Ward comes home with it. And that is driven. That's going to be a double play. And it will be. That'll end the 6th. And we'll see if we get another AB. Well, we'll play in the field here. Nick York in here. Jake Higginbotham on the mound. Pitch on the way. Driven. Deep left. Packard under it. Makes the grab. Throws it into 2. Nothing happening. And 2 away there. Good play by Packard. And we get the win. A win for the Seawolves. And we'll take it. 6-1 win. Packard looked phenomenal. And the one we got to see him in there is Wenceel Perez. Also had a good game. And we'll hop up to AAA here. And I want to see... Actually, you know what I wanted to see? Is Ray Duke. So maybe we'll head up to the MLB here. Where does Ray Duke pitch? He is the 24th. So we will get to the 24th. And Cruz has a 10-game hit streak. We beat the Rays. Luke Gold out 1 to 2 weeks. Joe on the 10-day. Tied game. Juan Soto at the plate. And here we go. 0-2 on the day. Or 0 for 2 on the day. It's a 4-4 game in the bottom of the ninth. Soto in, 0 for 5 in the series. Paddock in the game here to pitch. Here's the wind. Pitch coming home. 1-0 to Juan Soto. Up and in. Chris Bryant records his 800th career RBI. And here we go, the wind. Coming home from Paddock. Swung on and missed on a good four-seam, and it's 1-1 here on America's Game of the Week in Comerica. 4-4 game, pitch on the way. Driven, base hit, Juan Soto. Crowd erupts, and that'll be a base hit. Horrible throw-in, and here we go. Runner on first now. Jonathan Staub in. Soto off first. Pitch on the way. Driven! Jonathan Staub! Back deep! It's out of here! Jonathan Staub walks it off into Comerica on the Game of the Week. Crushes it for a walk-off homer. No doubt about it. Pumped up his Staub, as he should be. Wins the game against a good Rays team. LeMahieu throws the helmet in the air. The team celebrates. Come on, Detroit. Got a good pitch to hit and did not miss it. That was loud contact, and that gets out of here to the deepest part of, well, one of the deepest parts of Comerica. Tigers win here at home on America's Game of the Week. And we will move ahead here. Ahmed Rosario goes 1 for 3 at the 2-run shot. Diego Cartaya hits a homer there. And we pick up another big win as we'll continue here. And Matt Manning has a shutout going. And we end up winning 1-0 there. Justin Henry Malloy is eligible to be reactivated. Activate him. Alex Lang in a tough spot in the bottom of the 10th. Runner on second. 1 out. And we lead by 1 in Seattle. And J.P. Crawford in the box here. Here's the pitch from Lang. Ball 1, 1-0 here. And here's the 1-0 coming home from Lang. Ball 2, 2-0. And I don't hate the idea of maybe a walk. See what happens here. Swung on and missed on the good knuckle curve. And 2-1. Pitch on the way. Strike 2 from Lang. Good pitch to Crawford. Looking for a big punch out here. 2-2 home. Chopped foul. Got a piece. Good job there. Yankees seeking help at the bottom there, as you see. Pitch on the way from Lang. Ball 3. Full count. And here we go. The full count. Payoff pitch home. Strike 3 looking. Lang punches out Crawford. And here we go. Eloy Jimenez in here with 2 down. Pitch on the way. Driven stop. Can't get there. Ortega up. Fires home. Not in time. Why is IKF catching again? Tie game. And Julio Rodriguez in here. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 from Lang. It'll be a blow-in save for him. We need to get someone up and throwing here. Pitch on the way. Ball 1. 1-1 to Rodriguez. Obviously the young phenom. Pitch home from Lang. Driven foul. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 home from Lang. Ball 2. Whole lot of 2s. Bottom of the 10th. Lang comes home to Rodriguez. Full count here to Rodriguez. Runner will be in motion. Pitch on the way. Driven to center. That's going to be a problem. Rosario fields it. Fires it in. Play at the plate. Arias goes home. Not in time. Mariners walk it off here. Off Alex Lang. And we just didn't have anyone ready to go. And that happens sometimes. A good game there. Mariners end up winning. Sean Cantu gets a win. Alex Lang gets a loss. Got shelled in a close spot there. You'll have games like that, unfortunately, as a closer in the MLB. You guys hit the ball way too well. But now we'll hop down and see our young phenom, not young phenom, but our draft pick from last year, Ray Duke, is we'll hop in and player lock with him. I want to see what he's got. He's up to a 74 overall. Has a 2.81 ERA, 67 strikeouts, 18 walks. And here we go. We'll see if he can't show us a good outing here as we're going to come down and watch him. And he throws gas. Into the wind is Duke. Pitch home. Strike 1 to Brian Bowman here. And here we go. The 0-1 ready with it is Duke. He comes home with it. Chopped foul. 0-2. Back down for some AAA baseball here. Or AA, I'm sorry. And here we go. The wind. Duke comes home. Swung on and missed. Punches out Bowman for the first out of the game. And Marcus Gonzalez in here. That's a weird way to spell Marcus. Strike one. 0-1 to Gonzalez. These jerseys are kind of cool with the yellow. Pitch on the way. Strike two. And Marco Gonzalez looking at the first two. We'll just challenge it with a fastball. Driven foul. 0-2 still. Try to get nasty with a slider down away. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Punch out for Ray Duke. His second of the game here. And facing two batters. And here we go. Travis Desarnaud in here. Strike one to him. We just got to pound the strike zone. Ray Duke looking really good here early on. Pitch on the way. Ball one. And here we go. The 1-1. Home from Duke. Driven. Base hit by Arnaud. And throws it in. That will be a single for Desarnaud there. And Petey Halpin in here. Pitch on the way from Duke. Swung on and missed. A 96 right down the middle. Here's a pitch from Duke. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. 1-1 now. Petey Halpin has been pretty good in his last few games. Strike two to Petey. Old Petey boy. Pitch on the way from Duke. Check swing, strike three. Strikes out. All three outs of the inning were strikeouts. And back to work will be Ray Duke here. Colt Smith in. Pitch on the way. Strike one to Colt Smith. We're just going to pound that strike zone. We're not messing around here in Double-A. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Good changeup. And here we go. The wind from Duke coming home. Popped up. Left field. Catch made by the left fielder for the first out. 99-mile-an-hour fastball. And Corey Holland in here. Wind from Duke. He'll deliver home. Strike one. And here we go. The pitch coming home from Duke. And that is driven to left. Another play out there. Catch made. 2 away here. And Duke's looking good. 1 hit so far. But he has electric stuff here. And that's strike one. He's only 18 years old. He's only going to get better. His potential isn't great, but it could go up, obviously. And that is crushed foul. 0-2 now. And here we go. The 0-2 home from Ray Duke. Pitch on the way. Chopped out to the mound. And Duke fields and throws the first to end the second. Good play there from Ray Duke. And Chris Hinojo in here. Inojo. All right, pitch on the way from Duke. Ball one. Inojo's been pretty good lately here. 1-0. Pitch coming home. Driven. Play made. Out number one. Couldn't tell you who that first baseman is. I'm not going to lie. And hello, Spanos in here. Duke comes home with it. Driven to right field. Back deep. Catch made. And 2 outs here quickly in the bottom of 3. And Duke getting away with getting a lot of plate here, but also you can kind of do that in Double-A baseball. But he looks like the real deal. They're not squaring him up. He throws hard. Ah, darn. He's got a solid slider, a good changeup, a good fastball. And here we go. The 2-0 home. Strike one. 97 down the middle. We haven't even... His sinker has been kind of not utilized here. Pitch on the way. And 2-2. Whole lot of 2s for Ray Duke. And that sinker actually loses a lot of velocities. Here's the pitch home. Strike 3 looking. Duke punches out Bowman to end the 3rd. And here we go. Ray Duke back to work against Marcos Gonzalez. Pitch. Check swing. Strike 1. Still no runs for the Erie Seawolves here. Here's the wind. Pitch on the way. Strike 2 from Ray Duke. And here we go. The 0-2 home from Duke. Pitch on the way. Thought about it, didn't go. 1-2 now. Pitch home from Duke. 2-2. And Duke has not thrown a lot of pitches here. Pitch on the way. Chopped to short. Fielded. Fired across. In time. 1 away. Good play there by the shortstop. And Travis Desarnaud in here. 1 for 1 on the day. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 97. And here we go, the 0-1 home. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed on a good sinker. And that thing is actually insane how much velocity he loses. Pink on the way. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Catcher under it. 2 away. Couldn't catch up to 99. And Petey Halpin in here. And here we go, the wind. And Duke comes home. Strike 1 from Ray Duke. Helping leads the Rubber Ducks in home runs with 4. Pitch on the way from Duke, and that is chopped foul. 0-2 here to Helpin. Doesn't hit for much average, I don't believe, but good power in that bat. And that is driven foul. I guess I didn't see his average. And here we go. The 0-2 home again. Pitch on the way. Chopped foul. Still 0-2 here. Ray Duke. Kind of a pitch to contact guy, surprisingly. Swung on and missed, though. I mean, I know he struck out the first 3 phase, but now kind of pitching to more contact. That's not a bad thing as long as you can locate well enough. Colt Smith back in. Strike 1. We'll try that change up here in an 0-1. Pitch on the way. Chopped foul, and it's 0-2 quickly here. And Ray Duke looking to keep his dominance going here. Ah, no. 1-2. Finger slipped. And here we go. The 1-2 coming home. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 looking on a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. First out. And here we go. Corey Holland in. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. And here we go. 17 RBIs is good for second on the Rubber Ducks. Pitch on the way. Driven. Lays out. Fielded. Fires. In time. What a play at short. Wow. Phenomenal play. And Milan Tolentino in here to face Duke. Fouled off. Running as a third baseman. Lays out, can't make the grab. These guys know the GM's watching. They're showing all-out effort. Pitch on the way. Ball 1 from Duke. And here we go. The 1-1 home from Duke. Pitch on the way. Driven. Base hit into the gap. Hanging slider. And that was crushed. And the ball's still down out there. He's rounding and going for third. Throw is not even close. And that'll be a triple for Tolentino. Man. And here we go. Ray Duke comes home. Strike 1. 0-1. And young guys that throw hard a lot of the time kind of have to learn. You can't just get away with throwing hard because guys, even in AA, will time it. You got to be able to locate and have good off speed. It's not all about, fast. Speed is good. It's a good starting point as he strikes out. Number 26, I didn't see his name. But we got to have control, and we got to have his other pitches develop. And that slider's hung a few times here as that's popped into center. Duke still has a shutout going, but I'm just saying what I really think he could improve on here, what I'm seeing. He's been phenomenal. Bowman back in, 0 for 2 on the day. Pitch on the way. Chopped foul. 0-1 here. And if we can get him to develop that other stuff here in the next couple years, he won't be a pro. We have too good at pitching. I hate to be that way, but our pitching is too good to see Ray Duke and right now. But I think if we got two or 3 years down the road here, pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Ray Duke could potentially see some time. I mean, Urias only has 3 years left on his deal, and he'll be 33, I believe, when that expires. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Ray Duke makes it look effortless, though, man. No matter who he's facing, he might be getting ready for AAA. That is phenomenal location. That's what we're looking for. And, I mean, we'll have to keep checking in as that is crushed. What a play by the first baseman. Duke on the run to first. Not in time. Base hit on a rocket to first. And here we go. Pitch on the way from Duke. D'Arnaud in. Strike 1. Still no runs for the Seawolves. Pitch on the way. Ball 1 to D'Arnaud. And he was an all-star in the MLB. I was about to say, I know him. Why is he in AA? 1-2 coming home. Swung on and missed. Ray Duke punches out an MLB caliber player who's in AA for no good reason. Petey Halpin back in. Here's the one. Dookie comes home. And foul. We're going to call him Dookie Shoes. The Duke. It reminds me of Major League. This guy threw at his own kid in a father-son baseball game. And that one's crushed to left center field for another what'll probably be a triple. And if you don't know that reference, we can't be friends. I'm sorry. One of the best baseball movies ever. Sorry, I'm distracting myself from leaving in a triple right now, or leaving a sinker right down the middle. Pitch, another one down the middle, fouled off. 97. And here we go. The 0-1 home. Pitch on the way. Check swing, no swing. And it's 1-1. Here's the pitch home. Ball 2, 2-1. And here we go, the 2-1 home. Fouled off again. Colt Smith late. We need to just pump a fastball in there. Pitch on the way. And that is flowing foul. Try his change up here. Pitch on the way from Duke. Swung on and missed. Huge strikeout on Colt Smith from Ray Duke. And Corey Holland in. Pitch on the way. Chop to first. Easy play. Runner can't advance. And 2 away now. Huge back-to-back outs there from the Duke. And Milan, whatever, is in here. And that's a check swing. Strike 1. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed a nasty change, and it's quickly 0-2. And the Duke comes home and doesn't get the call in an 0-2. Pitch home from Duke. Ball 2. It's great stamina from Duke. Chopped foul. No, not, yes, chopped foul. I was about to say, what? 2-2. Whole lot of 2s home. Pop to left. Base hit. RBI single there for Tolentino. And it's 1-0 Akron. And they're going to obviously leave him in here. Pitch on the way, right down the middle, strike 1. And sometimes that's baseball. Weak contact single. We haven't scored at all. Fielded by the second baseman. Fired to first, ends the 7th, but they take the lead 1-0. We got to have run support. And that'll be it for Ray Duke. A great start. And we will simulate an exit here. Ray Duke looked phenomenal there. And we tie the game. They are not doubles. Still, and we score, take the lead there. The Seawolves take a 3-1 lead. 4-1 lead. And an error there. 4-3. We win 4-3. The Seawolves pick up a win on the road. What a game. Ray Duke goes 7 strong, 10 punch-outs, 1 earned, 5 hits. He was phenomenal. Bryant Packard, 4 for 5. Looking good. And a batting glove. And we'll hop back up to the MLB here. Yeah, we'll hop back up here. And here we go. We continue on a little ways, almost to the All-Star break. And Rosario has a 10-game hit streak in the top of the 8th. And we lose to the Mariners, who've kind of, and Trey Cruz out for 1 to 2 months. Julio Urias with a shutout going, a 2-hitter. I trust him. And he gets it done, of course. Auto fix lineups for me. Red Sox, we beat. We own the Red Sox, low-key. Skubal continues his phenomenal year. When is the draft? We are 2 days away. Okay. And we will look at how some guys are doing. Hunter Green, how far away is he? 1 to 2 months still. Okay, we're still a ways away from getting Hunter Green back. But when he gets back, he'll be phenomenal. Uriah is starting to get it going. Skubal has been unstoppable. Casey Mize getting it going a little bit more. Matt Manning and the pitching staff starting to get it going. Ray Duke up to a 75 overall. This kid is going to be something. And we look at our bullpen, which has kind of struggled of late here, it looks like. Jose Quijada has been good. Alex Lang's been great. I don't know how many saves he has. 33 saves, only 2 blown, and one of them was the one that I blew. Cartaya hitting 282. Ah, man, does Cartaya become the full-time catcher? Do we make the move and bring Haas off the bench? He's hit for a little bit of power, but he's also only facing lefties, which kind of gives him the advantage in that situation. Torkelson's really struggled. Arias hitting 287. And DJ LeMahieu not really hitting well. Brady House has been phenomenal, but I don't want to call him up just to have him be, on the bench essentially. O'Neal having a great year. Staub having a great year. Rosario's hitting 250. Soto is Juan Soto. Ortega finally kind of coming out here a little bit. I mean, he's amazing. We know that. But up to 80 contact, 84 power versus lefties. Riley Green getting it going here off the bench. But Vierling in AAA is raking. And Akil Baddoo, we're just looking good. And let me see here real quick. You know what? Screw it. We'll do the draft in this episode. Why not? We pick late anyway. Bottom of the ninth, Rose is trying to close us out with 2 outs. Juan Soto at the plate. Ortega on second. 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI. I need a drink before this.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton.
And Phil Rose on the mound, trying to close out these Tigers. Soto in the box. Tying run on second. Pitch on the way. Ball 1 to Soto there. Hitting .311 with runners in scoring position this year, which is just unheard of. Not really, but it's really good. Pitch on the way. Driven. Base hit. Ortega will round and come home. Here's a throw. Not in time. Juan Soto ties it here in the bottom of the ninth. And that'll be it for Rose as A.J. Alexio come in, and Staub is in. We saw him walk one off already in this episode. Soto up first, pitch home. Driven, another base hit. Soto's got to get on his horse. And another base hit there by Jonathan Staub in clutch time. And now 2 on with 2 out. Great swing, and here we go. Akil Baddoo also 0 for 4 on the day. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed by Akil Baddoo. 0-1 here to Baddoo. And here we go, the pitch home. I suck. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. That's embarrassing. I should cut that out. I'm not gonna. But pitch on the way. Driven up the middle. Soto rounds and comes home. It'll be a close play. Throw home. Not in time. Tigers win. Akil Baddoo walks it off. Come on, Tigers fans. Akil Baddoo, Mr. Hero for these Tigers yet again. Gets a good pitch to hit and an 0-2 count and drives it right back up the middle. Crazy finish to that game. And we walk it off here in Comerica. Juan Soto goes 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a double. Dylan Floro gets the win. What a fun game there. Ahmed Rosario homers again. He's giving us a little pop there in the lower half of that batting order. So here we go. We continue on, and today is the Futures game, and we have a player in it. Sure. And NL Futures, there's AL Futures. Who do we have in it? I saw a player lock. Who do we have in it? Do they play? Am I blind, or do we? I don't see anyone. Who's in it? Okay, I don't care enough. Sim through it. And here we go, the draft. And as we look at prospects, our scouts apparently didn't do anything. We picked 32nd. We'll just see who's there when we draft. I need another drink. My throat is sore. And here we go. The first pick to the Nationals goes Roger Smith, starting pitcher. He doesn't look that great, to be honest. C to A potential, but not a very great overall. He must be on the higher end of that. They must believe so anyway. Here we go. Pick number 2 for the Athletics, who have picked first or second this whole time, is Hernandez. Henry Hernandez. That kid looks good. That's a good pitching prospect. And here we go. The third pick overall will go to the Rockies. When they select, he looks like a shortstop, I'm guessing. No, another pitcher. That kid's kind of another one that I don't know. And we'll send to our pick 30th. And we got a closer. A bunch of guys apparently we didn't scout. We scouted this kid, but his potential is great. He's a reliever, Connor Crosby. A lot of these guys look like, why did we only scouted relievers, huh? That sucks. Did we not do anything else? George Lopez is out here, though. And, I guess that's a guy. As we look through here, I'm just not seeing. Who have we scouted? Who do we have in here? Where is this kid ranked? 49th. Okay, we're picking 30th. We have this kid ranked 31st. He literally doesn't really do anything that well, though. That's kind of We have this kid ranked 6. So does the MLB. Steve and Carson. Yeah, but he's a closer. This kid we have ranked 8th, reliever Wally Lott. That's trippy. He looks like he could either be amazing or terrible. I think might be willing to take the chance on him being amazing, though. We're going to Wally Lott. Welcome to the Tigers. And we'll continue on to our next pick. And we have a catcher here. We have him ranked 46. We're at pick 62. Looks like he's going to have a good arm. Looks like he's going to hit for a little bit of contact, maybe a little power. 18 out of the Dominican Republic. Switch hits, throws right. We'll take him. Ramon Aparicio. That one's going to be one I'm going to have to adjust to. And we have a shortstop here. Looks like he could be good or could be horrible. We have him ranked 63. And we're just going to keep taking best available. We're going to trust our scouts. That's how we've done it the whole time. And we've got some good prospects. And now we have John, another catcher, guys. Come on. He's not even ranked in the MLB's rankings. So apparently our scouts know some things, not. Do we have anyone? Michael Morey. I mean, he looks solid. I'm a fan of Michael Morey. This kid looks like he could have more upside. Joe Gillette. We're going to take the shot on Michael Morey here, 20-year-old pitcher. And now in the 4th round, we got a first baseman here who looks like he might have 9 power. That's his floor, is 9 power. Not going to be a good defender. Looks like he might be able to hit eventually, though, someday. 18 years old, bats right, throws right. Potential, I don't know. We have him ranked pretty high, though. We'll take a shot on him. Chris Melvin, welcome to the Tigers. And we're getting down here to the guys that it's like, this kid is going to have good potential. He's going to be horrible, but he'd be a catcher. He's pretty much guaranteed B potential at the minimum. I mean, he could be a project. Fernando Julio, welcome to the Tigers. And our last pick here, another first baseman. They only scouted like 3 positions. And I guess we're taking this guy. I don't know. Eloy Marquez. That's the draft. Wally Lott, our first pick. I can't wait to see if he's any good here. As we beat the Reds, and now home run derby. We'll skip the home run derby this year. And the All-Star game. We played it last year. I would like to stop simulating, though, so we can point out our All-Stars. The Scooble is the starting pitcher for the All-Star game. Congratulations to Scooble. Or should be, anyway. Any of our relievers make it? Oh, Jose Alvarado in there. He's had a great year. I don't know if he'll make the team. Alex Lang in here. He's been great this year. 1.41 ERA, a 1.07 WHIP. I doubt our catcher will be in here. Eric Haas having a decent year. First base, probably not going to be Torque. Second base, Luis Arraez got some votes. Hasn't really had a great year, actually. He's kind of struggled, to be honest. As third base, we don't have anyone. Shortstop, O'Neal Cruz should make the team. Ahmed Rosario right up there, too. Having his best years at Tigers so far. Juan Soto will get the start. Darren Ortega as well, back-to-back there. The 2 studs that we have in the outfield there. And Akil Baddoo might make the team. We'll have to see here. We'll advance today. The NL beats the AL. And we'll look at... So Scooble made the team, started. Domingo Acevedo was the only reliever that they picked. And then Alex Lang does get to be the closer there. So that's cool. Obviously no catcher for us. No first base. No. O'Neal Cruz makes the All-Star team. Good for O'Neal. We're happy for him. That's what we were looking for. Juan Soto and Darren Ortega make it. Julio Rodriguez, the only center fielder, and Aaron Judge, the only right fielder. How's Judge doing? Not really hitting for a ton of average, but obviously the power's there. And we will continue on here at the All-Star break. And Scooble versus Peterson. And we can sign draft picks. We crushed the Mets, 64-29. We are doing great this year so far. And here we go. Wally Lott. I gotta adjust to that one. Ramon Aparicio, and we'll try to sign Chris Melvin here. Try to lowball him, and he signs Chris Melvin. Welcome to the Tigers. Fernando Julio should also sign. Try lowballing him. He declines. I don't think he'll be a problem, though. He better not be. And we'll continue on here 3 days as we almost sweep the Mets. We get crushed in that one. Matt Manning gets shelled. He's 5-1, but his ERA is through the roof. Casey Mize getting to go, and Scooble actually ERA is rising, but it's only a 1.93. So, and sign draft picks. Wally Lott's almost there, and Fernando Julio making it rough here. And view all trade blocks. Marcus Semien, Ahmed Rosario's out here for us. Francisco Alvarez, average up to 231. I mean, that would fix our catcher problem right away. Only 3 years left of arbitration. Man, Penn Murphy is interesting. 31-year-old reliever. You know, we could always use another reliever. Jordan Walker, a good left fielder. He'd be just another one to add to our mix here. And why can't we have Rosario starting in center? Riley Green backing him up. Oh man, that's intriguing. But I don't really want to break this team up. We've been so good. I almost don't want to be buyers this year. We'll look at some contract extensions. O'Neal Cruz is going to want the house. Alex Lang has arbitration. Matt Manning does. Jackson Job's renewable for another year. So we'll do that and keep him on a cheap deal. Oh, get out of here. And there you go. Jackson Job back for another year. Eric Haas, I don't want to just let him walk. He'll be an end-of-season decision. Matt Vierling has a while still. Foley has a while. Torkelson is arbitration eligible. Hitting 255. His average is coming up. The OBP has been solid. He doesn't want a big deal. I don't really want to sign him, though. Okay, we'll look at everyone else at the end of the years. Alex Fajedo, renewable for a while. He's renewable for 3 years. We'll do that. Oh, he wants a lot. Screw you. We look at our draft picks here. Oh, we already did that. Okay, we'll sim another 3 days here. Against the Nationals. Cartaya with a 10-game hit streak, and we lose. Ray Duke strains his bicep, and I trust Lang. 11-10. Our pitching has been rough, and I think I'm going to make the move. Eric Haas is going to get sat down. I think Diego Cartaya has earned that spot. Hitting 333 at catcher. I think he's ready to take over, and he only hits lefties better. For more power anyway. So we'll throw him out there. Ahmed Rosario's average coming up. Luis Ariz has kind of been hit and miss. And we can offer Wally Lott. Here's the offer. He signs. Our first-round pick signs with us. Fernando Julio still being a prick. Won't sign. God, Fernando. And we'll get Michael Morey in here and offer him a deal. And he signs. Michael Morey agrees. And now just 2 to go. Eloy Marquez, and I'm probably a little higher on Jeffrey Thomas. He's at least a different position. No offers still for Ahmed Rosario, who's on the trade block for us. And Rosario's a 12-game hit streak. And no one's even interested. Ray Duke returns. Marcus Semien to the Twins for a bunch of prospects, it looks like, including a 49 overall catcher. That's interesting. And we sweep the Guardians there. And we have a 12.5-game lead here on the division. And Fernando Julio finally caves in and signs with us. And that just leaves Eloy Marquez with 12 days before we have to have these guys signed. Oops, what am I doing? And we'll continue on here 3 days. And Akil Baddoo, forearm tightness during today's game. We'll keep him active. Ty Madden still out 1 to 2 weeks. I don't really want to keep him on the... We'll activate him. And we can sign picks. We sweep the Brewers there in a short series. Dylan Floro's having a great year. Jackson Jobe as well. No one's ready still. Okay, we'll finalize that. And we'll continue on here trying to sign these picks. Rosario is a home run away from the cycle. Bottom of the 8th. We'll hop in here and try to give the 4 for 4 on the day with 2 RBIs. And he saw he was on the trade block. He's trying to get traded. All right, let's give it a shot here. And here we go. The wine from Capri Elian. Pitch on the way. Ball 1. 1-0 here. Home run, more importantly, would give us a 1-0 lead here. And here we go. The pitch home. 2-0. Caprilian seems to be avoiding him. But a good hitter's count here. And here we go. The 2-0 home. Here's a pitch. Fouled back by Rosario. Just late. I power swung. I was looking to crush it. And here we go. The 2-1. Ready with it is Caprilian. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Big hack from Rosario. 2-2. Whole lot of 2s. Pitch on the way. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Punch out for Rosario. And we win, it looks like. Maybe walk it off. We do. Darren Ortega walks it off. Hits 2 homers in the game. Flores goes 4 1/3, gives up 3 hits, 4 Ks, and gets the win. And we continue our winning ways this year. And Josh Hader goes back to the Padres for more prospects there. That's crazy. And Urias has a shutout going, and he gets it done. We win 6-0. Akil Baddoo returns to the lineup, and we can sign picks. And, man, it's getting crazy out here. Francisco Alvarez still out here. Interesting. Hami Baraya out here. And here we go. Still no one ready. Where could we improve on this team? Pitching is phenomenal. Which has been the biggest build we've had. Cartaya has been great as a catcher. Torkelson's getting it going finally. Arias has been good. Jace Young has been good. DJ LeMahieu, terrible. And Brady House kind of starting to slump here. And, man, I was hoping he'd get a call-up, but he really needs to start hitting a little better. As O'Neal Cruz is slumping a little bit. Staub hitting 258 now. Ugh, that's not great. He's kind of had a rough year here. Losing a little bit of power. But his defense is phenomenal. He's really developed into a great defensive player. Maybe I'm batting him too high. As Rosario's really getting it going. Hitting 277. IKF struggling, but he's a good bench piece. Juan Soto is being Juan Soto. Ortega's having a great year. Riley Green having a good year backing up. We might try to flip around a little bit. We might move Baddoo up to 5, hitting 302 on the year. I don't really want to move Rosario. Maybe we'll move him up to 6. And maybe we flip those 2, something like that. I don't hate that. Let's try that lineup out here and see if that works. And we've been great. I just am always looking to improve here as we have to go another 3 days. And Jackson Jobe with a shutout, and we end up winning 2-1. And then we get crushed by the Skubal. Starting to kind of hit a rough stretch is Tariq Skubal. And that's not what it said 40 or 51%, did it not? Interesting. And we'll continue on, I guess, as no one's ready. This should be our last shot at it. Ty Madden returns. Alvarado, and we win. And today is a trade deadline. Francisco Alvarez, the best non-Tiger out here. I mean, Ahmed Rosario probably isn't going anywhere. He's really started to get it going here, and I think he's too good. Enyel De Los Santos is out here. Interesting. Jordan Walker still out here. I really want to make this move because he's phenomenal. But it's just, do they have him in the MLB? Okay. They've had him up for a while. Okay. I mean, what would it take to get him? Wilmer Flores or Jordan Walker straight up? Yeah, that sounds great. else can Jordan Walker play? Oops. He plays first, third, right field. I mean, they aren't even really interested in Torque. He'd be an upgrade at first. Torque could go to the bench, but who do we want to get rid of? I mean, LeMahieu's been terrible. However, I wouldn't mind moving. I'd be interested in moving Parker Meadows and DJ LeMahieu for Jordan Walker. We're going to do this trade. And we get Jordan Walker. The rich get richer here. I feel like that's a good trade for us. And the reason why I do that trade is because Walker plays first. I think that demotes Torkelson. Or you know what we could do? I don't hate this right here, actually, this defensive alignment with Rosario playing short, Staub at third, O'Neal Cruz at second. It's kind of a waste of a good arm, though. So maybe we flip those two and then throw Staub at second and Cruz at short. I like that. I like this lineup. Walker at first. That's a good infield. How's his fielding ability? He's got a good arm. It's kind of wasted at first, but I like that. I like that a lot, actually. We're going to do that. I might have to cut some of this because I've just been sitting here thinking, isn't left. I like that lineup. And, yeah, I think we just got a ton better here as we will continue through the trade deadline. And why do we not have what? Oh, doesn't matter. And now we will continue here, and we lose that one. And today is the draft deadline to sign draft picks. And we'll throw the book at them. And Ramon Aparicio signs a catcher. And we'll just throw this. Jeffrey Thomas declines. What are you going to do? Eloy also declines. So we lose two of our guys. And here we go. We'll probably get through this Blue Jays series. Staub needs a triple for the cycle. And maybe that move is going to help him. IKF out for a day or two. We'll keep him active. And we'll get through this series here. IKF returns. Spencer Torkelson bruises his foot. Keep him active. And Cruz has 2 homers. We crush the Jays, and we sweep the Jays. And Torque returns. And here we go. In the next episode, we'll pick up right here where we left off. We got about a month and a half. Maybe, about a month and a half before the playoffs here. And that'll probably do it for this episode as we'll look through here. Yeah, that'll probably do it. I think here is Wally Lott, 58 overall, but has C potential. Ooh, that's kind of a bust. We kind of messed up there, and oh boy, we didn't have a great draft. I didn't have a great draft here. Good contact though from Chris Melvin. There's the positive, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Miller versus Jackson Jobe. That's a fun one. But I think that'll be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. So until next time, thank you all so much for watching. It's been the Captain, and peace.